Started.
All right.
Well, hey, how you doing?
I'm good, doing good. And you, Patrick?
I'm doing great. So, thanks for coming today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
I'm Patrick, and you are
Tim Cardwell.
Tim Cardwell. Tell us what your business is.
We have Ultimate Shade and Screen
Ultimate
Solutions.
Shade and Screen Solutions.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put that on the board. Ultimate Screen and Shade Solutions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's a phone number that people can contact you at?
It's 270-230-5207.
Okay, we'll put that right there underneath my hand. All right. So now to the easy part. Tell me about yourself, Tim.
Not much to say. We do screen rooms and patio covers and enclosures
Okay.
and retractable screens.
Now, I'm gonna let you do a lot of the talking, but for people who have no idea what that means, um, explain what that is and what it helps. What do people need that for? What's its use?
It's protection against bugs, mosquitoes, sunlight.
Okay.
We also have the UV protection as well.
Okay. So that's like the screens that you pull down, and it you can still see through it, but it blocks so much light.
Yeah, that's the UV protection.
Okay. So like a person who had a swimming pool and they have a deck, and they wanted something that was going to kind of block the light where you're not so bright, you can do things like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what got you into the business? How did that start?
Well, my mother started off making awnings when I was a kid, and I would go to work and help her.
Okay.
And they also did screen rooms and stuff, so I'd go out with the crews and help them build screen rooms, and just kind of got into it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, where was that here, Bowling Green?
Yeah, it was.
Are you from Bowling Green?
Yes.
Okay. I am too. So shout out to Bowling Green.
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Well, we left Bowling Green when I was a kid, and I went to school in Edmonson County.
Okay, which is still,
It's
I'm
local.
Smiths Grove, so
Yeah.
I'm Glasgow, Edmonson County, Hayes. It's all kind of one big community. So
Yeah.
all right, well, good deal. So you hunt?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
I won't get into a long story. I've done it once. I wanted to know that I could.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, and I wanted to do it all myself, and we won't get into any of the gruesomes of it, but
Right.
it was a wonderful thing, and I had a good time. My son does it now. Kind of got him excited about it once we did it. So, What about your family? I know your wife Angel is a part of this business.
Yes.
So, what do you all? How can I say it? As far as like the community and helping the community, that's what we're all about as far as the club. We're here to help businesses, help each other, help find solutions for problems. Um, what do you all see in our community that kind of benefits what you all do? I mean, that's a weird question, but
not really sure
yeah,
how to answer that.
It's a strange. I throw
There's a lot of
curveballs.
building here. So,
Okay.
That kind of keeps us pretty busy. People building, and a lot of people want to do a lot of outdoor activities, and what we do makes that a lot more pleasurable, being outside and having enclosures where you can cook out without bugs bothering you and stuff like that. So.
Right. That's I'd ask a strange question like that, but you just gave an awesome answer. Building, my goodness, dude, there's construction everywhere. Everywhere. I actually set up at a place out by the lake called Proof. It's a new place out by the lake called Proof. It's like a bar slash liquor store type place, but they have events and things. And I thought, wow, what kind of business am I going to gain way out here by the lake on just a regular day during lunch? And I got slammed by construction workers, people who are out in that community, out in that area, and they continuously have food trucks at that location. So they knew lunchtime, let's go check out, see who the food truck is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's as our community grows, we find new needs, new opportunities. So do you all do a lot of, as far as like, would you say you're more residential or more commercial?
We're more residential right now. We do some commercial work as well, and like to move into that a little bit more.
Okay. So out of all the projects that you do, because I know myself, I tried to do a wedding. We do weddings, but there's so much pressure.
Hmm.
If I mess up something and their wedding doesn't go perfectly, it's South Cal ruined our wedding.
Hmm.
So that puts that much pressure on myself. I don't go hunting for them if someone requests us to do it. But like as far as what you do, what is the most fun job for you to do and the most satisfying?
I like to do the screen rooms myself, the permanent screens,
Hmm.
um, and the covers.
And is this when you mentioned screen room? That's like a outdoor seating area that you can sit in throughout the summer and the winter.
Yeah,
And some people have a ceiling fan out there and
right.
furniture. Just kind of giving someone who doesn't understand what that is a
Uh huh.
visual of it, like a man cave outside,
Right.
or the wife cave or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Yeah.
Yeah. And as well as the screens, we also make panels to cover and clear vinyl so that if you want to put a little heater out there in the wintertime and keep it warm, you can use it
Okay,
all 4 seasons.
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
There again, that's why we do these, is so people can they see the words and they think, well, they make awnings,
Yeah.
but you all do much more than that.
Right. We do just about anything outdoors to make your experience more pleasant.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
that's what it's
yeah.
all about. I'm
Yeah,
an
it's nothing
outdoor.
like being outside and the bugs just aggravating you while you're trying to cook your steaks,
Yeah, exactly. And I
and
know all about cooking the food. That's
oh
we're
yeah,
always doing it.
yeah.
What about you? You who does the grill cooking at the
And
house?
my wife, well, I do most of the outdoor cooking. She does the indoor cooking.
Okay,
So
well that's
yeah,
cool. That's awesome. Now is Angel? Is she from Bowling Green also?
actually, she's from Covington, Kentucky, up around Cincinnati.
Okay,
Yeah.
and just off the how'd y'all meet?
She was a friend of my sister's when we were kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just asking just questions. I like to,
Yeah.
just let people get to know the business because a lot of people think that a business is a person who was just put in place and that's what they do and that's all. And it is a lot of times all we do. But there's a person behind the business, and you could have 10 different businesses that all do the same thing, but it's typically the person that you want to deal with,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And so in talking to you and in talking to Angel and dealing with you all, y'all definitely been seem very friendly and community minded and all that good stuff. What I hate using the word we'll work on that.
Hmm.
But what can the club or the community, like say right now, if this was to go to every TV screen all across the whole nation, what would you say that people, the public, the community can do that supports your business?
Uh, give us a call and see what we can do for you. I'm sure that we have a solution to make your outdoor living more comfortable.
Okay, and so that's your goal is to make people. You keep using that word comfortable and pleasant. So when you get, you don't just go. Someone could hire a person. They say, "I want a fire pit." You get a person. They just build it, throw it in place. They don't really care about how the experience is going to be afterwards.
Right. I
Uh,
want you to get the most use out of it possible.
okay, and I think local businesses,
Yeah.
shopping local. That's something that is really important to our community. Um, the more you shop with this gentleman's family here, the more that they can go out and eat with people like South Cal or come to the Mattress Center.
Yeah. We
Or
keep the business local.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it helps to build each other. All seas rise and the boats rise with the seas, or however you would say that
Hmm.
term. So you're a big holiday person. You're looking forward to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we won't get into all that, but the snow the other day it made me want to put up some Christmas lights.
Oh, my wife is trying to get them out already.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is off subject, but I saw today, and this is being out in the public and getting to see new things. And anytime I see something new, I'm like, wow, does that business exist? Right? Is someone doing that? I watched a crew of about 6 guys come out of their pickup truck like they were on an assembly line, and they were putting Christmas lights on the business next to where we were at. We were at Ryan's Fatted Calf today, and the salon next to him. Within seconds, they had the edge, the awnings, the roofs. They had lights. They were on ladders. There was a guy on the roof immediately. It seems like that's what they're doing,
Yeah.
and so I don't know who they are, but it was a really cool opportunity to see something.
Yeah. I've seen those guys work, and
Yeah, that was cool. I've never
they
seen
get
anything
with
like
it.
that,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things too. I enjoy putting the lights up, but who wants to take them down?
Right.
that's
Yeah.
That's always a horrible,
Yeah.
a horrible thing.
And they do such a good job of getting everything symmetrical, even, and
Yeah, it
just looks really
I get
good.
done and I look back and I'm like, that's crooked.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Yeah.
if someone else does it, I'm thinking, well, we'll just leave it. But theirs were,
They do a
they
really
did
good
a really
job.
good job.
Yeah.
In your business, so I mentioned, I asked about what's your favorite jobs to do. I'm not going to ask you what's your worst because you don't want someone to say, well, he doesn't want to do that. But
Mhm.
what's the hardest? What is the hardest out of the jobs that you do? Like the most difficult,
Um,
or that's taken a long time to figure out? Something that a person like me who's never done it, you would say, okay, I'm not just going to send you out on this job. I'm going to come make sure that one gets done right.
right. Just really making sure everything's done right. I don't like to look back and see a wrinkle in a screen, or
Okay,
just when I look at it, I don't want to see any flaws.
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I do like that. Perfection and consistency, and not necessarily perfection, but having pride in your work.
Right. Yeah. If I wouldn't leave it at my house, I wouldn't leave it at yours.
I've heard that. I actually did heat and air work with a guy, and he was a family member, amazing guy, and he'd always say they joke around. Well, we can't see that from the house,
Yeah.
but it was a play on it better be perfect,
Right.
right? It better be done right. And you come behind people. How many times have you went to do a job and repair something that someone else has done,
Many times.
and you're like, did they really cut so many corners, and how much does that cost the customer in the long run?
Hmm.
So it really goes on to doing the job right the first time,
Right.
having a respectful business. That,
I like to inspect all the work before the customer does. I don't like for a customer to come behind me and say, point something out.
you should have already noticed it, and have an answer
Right.
for that.
Yeah.
As to, well, we couldn't because I'd have to cut that beam and your house would fall down,
Right.
or something like that.
Right.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. This is I love what you, as far as what you're talking about, because it involves so much of the dreams that I have for
Hmm.
my home and our future, and things, because I'm an outdoors person. I mentioned I went to Florida one time. We rented a place and had this really cool, what's it called, a UV screen.
Hmm.
UV screen. The sun's blasting, the sun's still shining through it, but yet I was not 300 degrees. I wasn't melting
Right.
underneath there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. It's surprising just the difference in being in the open sun and just having something to block just the UV rays.
yeah.
And you can still see out and
Does
enjoy
that
your
help
view.
with the bad UV ray? Like we wear sunglasses to protect our eyes. Is that helping the same
Oh
thing?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
keeping those
Uh-huh.
poisons out of your skin.
Yep.
Okay, so he can help you stay safe, help you look good, help you enjoy your outside, help you enjoy, have a pleasant future in your home. So in ending, we'll get to the business part. So tell me again, if a person was to reach out to you, what would they expect as far as, like, you're a week out, you're gonna come look at it, or you're gonna do an email? How would that work if I called you and said I want my pool, or I want a screened-in porch?
Well, we would set up an appointment and I'll come out and see what your needs are.
Okay.
And, we'll come up with a solution to the problem that you have.
Okay. About how long does that take as far as?
Usually I try to get my appointments within a week.
Mhm.
Um, and try to have the work done within 30 to 60 days,
Okay.
depending on the job. If it's a big
Yeah.
job, it may take a little longer, but we try to get right on it. That way you can enjoy our product as soon as possible.
That's freaking awesome. Y'all continue to do it through the wintertime also?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sun still shines in the winter.
Hey, that's it. And if you get it done this winter, you're ready for spring.
That's right. Hey,
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
All right. So one more time, what is the name of the business?
Ultimate Shade and Screen Solutions,
Okay. And what's the phone number that they can reach you at?
270-230-5207.
Do you all have a website also?
We do.
Okay. You can also find their website on Ask for Local. You can go to Ask for Local. If you were to just type in sun, screen, anything like that, it would pull them up.
Yep.
And then you take you to their website and they can
Absolutely.
get them taken care of.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Tim. It's very nice to meet you, and I appreciate you coming out today.
Thank you, Patrick.